Hey Fixer, I'm often asked a quick little hip opener routine so that you can either do before you get on your bike or you could do even right after you finish your workout. So let's go over a quick roughly 10 minutes hip opener exercise. It's going to be 4 exercises that we're going to walk through. And then if you want, you can add more repetition if you want on your own. But we're going to go through 3 sets of those 4 exercises. All we're gonna need is one weight, a kettlebell, dumbbell. Other than that, your body weight. So let's go on the first one. So I'm gonna go grab a weight. We're gonna start with setting ourselves, and we're gonna work with our breath on this one. We're gonna tuck the pelvis under, keep the ribs down, and we're just gonna bring the weight down behind us. So we're just gonna do 5 breaths here. I like it because having the weight back helps us keep the ribs here stacked. Make sure we open up the hip, and then it sets us for a good routine here. Let's go do 2 more breaths. One more. Good. So now we can put that weight away. We won't need it for the other hip opener. So let's start with a good hip or front of your hip opener. So we're going to get in a half kneeling. We're going to go for 5 per side. We're going to, same thing here, tuck our chin for sure, but tuck the pelvis. We're going to put our hands down, and we're going to try to keep a good tall spine and then move forward or lean forward, opening up the hip, trying to keep that right glute engaged. Let's go and, like I said, do that 5 times. Then we're going to switch. Good. I'm going to do 2 more. Great. If you feel it's a little hard on the wrist, a little trick would be putting your hands on your foam roller. So we'll bring a little higher, a little easier on the wrist, easier on the hip if you're lacking mobility. So let's go on this side. Let's go 5 for this one too. Same, keeping a good chin tuck, good tall spine, getting the glutes opening or firing so it opens up your hip. Let's do 1 more. There we go. So that's our hip opener. Next round, we're going to do a slight change to this one. Now we're going to go to our windshield wiper. So now we're going to get some internal, external rotation. I'm going to sit nice and tall, feet wider than the hip, arms back, good proud chest. And we're going to keep the sit bone down, and we're going to move knees to the left, knees to the right. Trying to go as far as we can. We're going to go 5 per side. Good. Excellent. Let's do 1 more. We're also this one going to progress next round. Excellent. Now we're going to go to our tabletop. This one we won't progress. We'll keep it as is for the whole 3 rounds. So I'm going to kind of stay in this position, feet wide, hands behind, proud chest. And I'm going to think about pushing my hands and my feet in the floor. And I'm going to do basically a tabletop. So I'm going to open up chest and hip. Here we go. Trying to make sure we're not overarching, keeping the glutes engaged, if that helps. Think about it. Let's go for 5. No need to crank the arm. Find where it feels comfortable. Let's go 2 more. Good. 1 more. Proud chest. Excellent. So now we're going to go round number 2. Let's grab that weight again. I'm going to get back in that good tall spine here. Tuck the pelvis, grab the weight. Same here. We're going to do 5 breaths. Good tall spine. Making sure keeping the shoulder down. Don't bring them towards your ears. You can always do more breath if you want. Staying here longer. I'll go one more. Good. So now we're going to go into putting the weight away into a diagonal reach. Same as if you want, you can also keep in that first one we started, but we're going to go same position here. Right knee down, tuck the pelvis under. I'm going to put my right arm near my left shoulder. This one is not moving. This is the left arm that's going to basically make a big arc, a big circle. So I'm going to go and reach back, trying to go touch behind me. Here we go. Let's go for 5. Thinking about good ankle engagement in the back. Good glute fired up. Let's go one more. Good. Going to switch. Left knee down. Putting my left hand on the right shoulder here. And let's go again. Reach up and trying to go back, touching the heel or your calf. Good. Excellent. Let's do 2 more. Good. Great. Now let's go. We were doing our windshield wiper the first round. If you want to stay here, windshield wiper, perfectly fine. You can just go on and get back to these. If not, we're going to try our basically 90-90. So I can keep my hands behind me to help me. And I'm just going to move through basically the full range here. Earlier, we're keeping the sit bone down. Now I'm going to go 90-90 with my legs, moving from right to left. Good. As I said, if you wanted, could have kept and done 5 windshield wiper. Excellent. Now let's go back to tabletop. We're keeping as is. So we're going to keep feet wide, hands behind, proud chest. We're going to push hands and feet in the floor and lift. Let's go 5. This is a good opener because we get the chest and the hips. Once again, this could be done before you get on your bike, or it could be done after your workout. Good. Excellent. So we're going to do 1 more round. Grab onto the weight, kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you may find. You're going to go up, bring it behind us, setting our shoulder down, tuck the pelvis, tuck the chin. Let's go for 5 breaths. Excellent. Like I said, you can do a few more if you want to make this a little longer. Excellent. Let's put the weight down. We're going to move back to that diagonal reach. So let's start once more with the right knee down, right hand near the left shoulder, right ankle engage. We're going to make a big circle and back. Good. Opening in the front and the right hip, but we're also getting good mobility in that shoulder and the spine. Let's go 1 more. Great. Let's switch. Excellent. So now it's going to be left knee down. So that means left arm around near the right shoulder. And now let's go with the right arm, making big circle. Good. We'll go for 5 total. Let's do one more. Great. Excellent. So you remember the next one is our either windshield wiper. Perfectly fine if you stay here. We were, if not, doing the shin box. And I'm gonna add a little bit to the shin box. So we're gonna start again 90-90. And now I'm gonna do a reach up with my right arm here. Left hand pushing the floor. And then switch. Same thing, reach up. Excellent. And I'm gonna move 5 times per side. There we go. Reaching far here. As I said though, if you wanted to stay and work, let's do 2 more windshield wiper. Perfectly fine. Those are all options if you want to progress your motion, your movement. Good. And let's finish with our tabletop. Feet wider than your hips, hands wider than your shoulder. Good tall spine here. And we're going to press on the floor and lift and back. Let's go 5. Of course, if you want, you could also make this routine a little longer, either by adding extra sets or extra reps. Excellent. So, pretty simple. Other than the tall kneeling, no need of equipment. You could totally do that at any time during the day. Also, if you're feeling time poor with your workouts, then just make this routine a little shorter, but don't neglect working your hips. Hope to see you another time.